to be multiplying our base number by both numbers on the top. So we're going to separate our 10s and our 1s. So we're going to have 3 times 4 and 3 times 20. And then we're also going to have our number in the tens place multiplied by our 1s on the top and our 10s up top. So we'll have 4 times 1 and, 4 times 10 and 20 times 10. So if I write that out, we're going to end up having several multiplication problems. So we're going to have 3 times 4 and 3 times 20. And then for our, again, our number in our tens place, we're going to have 10 times 4 and 10 times 20. So if you can figure out what it is for your ones place, what you're going to be multiplying it by is the exact same thing for your tens place, because these numbers just repeat themselves. So 3 times 4 we know is 12. 3 times 2 is 6, and this is where our fact extensions come in. We just add the 0. And then we have 10 times 4, or 1 times 4 equals 4. Again, fact extension, just add the 0. 1 times 2 equals 2. We have 2 zeros in this problem, so we have two zeros in our answer. And we'll come over here and we'll add all of these. So we'll add 200. There we go. 200 plus 40 and 60 I know gives me 100. And then I have 12. So we get an answer of 312. Let's do another example, and then I'll let you try a couple on your own. So let's try 56 times 35. So again, I'm going to be multiplying my base number, 35, by both numbers up top. So 5 times 6 and 5 times 50. And then 30 times 6 and 30 times 50. So my two problems are going to be, or excuse me, my 4 problems will be 5 times 6, 5 times 50, 30 times 6, and 30 times 50. So the nice thing about this is you take a really complicated problem, or what seems like a really complicated problem, and you break it down to really make it less intimidating. Even though it is a little bit slower, it still gets the job done. So 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 5 is 25, add my 0. 3 times 6 is 18, again add my 0. And then 3 times 5 is 15, add 2 zeros. And now I just need to add all these together. So putting them in order can be helpful, but it doesn't really matter. So if I do 30, 250, 180, and 1500, what's really important is that you have your place value. So add my ones column, I get 0. Add my tens column, 5 and 3 is also 8, 8 and 8 is 16. Bring up my 1, so now I have 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 2 more is 9. And then my 1 for my thousands place. So I get 1,960. Alright. So let's take the opportunity for you to try a couple on your own. So how about you try something relatively simple? Try 12 times 15. I'll give you about a minute to solve that. here and right here. So I'm going to have 5 times 2 and 5 times 10. Then for the other half, I'm going to have 10 times 2 and 10 times 10. So it looks a little messy, but that's right. So 5 times 2, whoops, let me back up, just did that. 10 times 2 and 10 times 10. So I know 5 times 2 is 10. I know 5 times 1 is 5, add my 0. 1 times 2 is 2, add my 0. 1 times 1 is 1, and add 2 zeros. So I know 10, 50, 20, and 100. If I add those together, will give me the product to 12 times 15. So that's 0 in my ones place. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 more is 8 in my tens place, and 1. So that would be 180. So, give you one more to try on your own, and hopefully after that you will know how to do double-digit multiplication using partial products and back extensions. So, how about we try 36 times, why don't we just do itself 36. Give you about a minute to solve that one. Alright, let's see how you guys did. So, start off with my base number. You know what, this time just for the heck of it, I'm going to start with my tens place and multiply by these two numbers because the order again doesn't really matter. So I'm going to do 30 times 6 and 30 times 30, which is this number here. And then I'm going to do my ones, which is 6 times 6 and 6 times 30. So I know 3 times 6 is 18, add a 0. 3 times 3 is 9, add 2 zeros. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 3 again is 18, and add 1 0. So again, I need to take all these numbers and add them together. So I have 180 plus 900 plus 36 plus 180. So 6 is the only number I have in my ones column, so I have 6. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 3 more is 19. 9 plus 3, or 9, we can go make a group of 10, and add 2 more gives us 12. So I get 1,296. And that's how you do double-digit multiplication using